What if there was a hidden archive of information containing all human knowledge and experience? What if everything we think, say, and do is recorded somewhere? Some universal library of life's moments. In today's episode, we're going to explore the fascinating world of the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records, a term coined by the 19th century mystic Helena Blavatsky, refers to a hidden, perhaps even divine archive that contains all knowledge and wisdom. It's a concept rooted in ancient Hindu philosophy and later adopted by Theosophists, New Agers, and other esoteric thinkers. While often considered a fringe idea, the records offer a compelling lens through which to view our existence. In this video, we'll delve into the origins of this concept, its various interpretations, and what it means for our understanding of knowledge, consciousness, and reality itself. Let's dive in. The term Akashic Records was popularized by Helena Blavatsky, the co-founder of Theosophy, a spiritual movement that emerged in the late 19th century. However, the concept itself has much deeper roots. To understand the Akashic Records, we must first explore the concept of Akasha. In ancient Hindu philosophy, Akasha is one of the 5 elements, along with earth, water, fire, and air. While these 4 elements are physical, Akasha is a bit different. It represents the subtle element of space, a kind of potential field that underlies and interconnects all matter. Think of Akasha as the fabric of reality, a boundless, unseen dimension that permeates the universe. It's not something you can touch or see, but it's the very thing that allows for the creation and interaction of the physical world. Blavatsky built upon this ancient idea, proposing that the Akashic Records were a repository of all events and experiences that occur within this subtle field of Akasha. According to her and other Theosophists, the records are a kind of energetic library where every thought, word, and deed is stored, literally impressing itself upon the Akashic field, just like ripples in a pond. This concept is similar to other mystical ideas found across the globe that describe a cosmic book or divine archives containing the sum total of human and even universal knowledge. For instance, the Jewish mystical tradition of Kabbalah speaks of the Book of Life, which records the deeds of humanity. And in the Hermetic tradition, there's the Emerald Tablet, a mythical book said to contain the secrets of the universe. These are all examples of what Joseph Campbell, the renowned mythologist, called the monomyth, a universal story of the hero's journey that appears in cultures around the world. Now, while the concept of the Akashic Records is often presented as a literal truth, it can also be understood more metaphorically. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, had some interesting thoughts on the records. He saw them as related to his concept of the collective unconscious, a kind of shared, universal layer of the psyche that Jung believed all humans tap into. Jung argued that this collective unconscious contains archetypes, universal patterns of thought and behavior that have been formed over the course of human history. These archetypes, such as the hero, the trickster, and the wise old man, influence our perceptions and behaviors without us consciously realizing it. Jung's idea of archetypal memory is also relevant here. He suggested that the collective unconscious could store memories from our distant past, including experiences from before our individual births. This could be seen as a kind of Akashic record, a reservoir of collective human experience that we can draw upon. Moreover, modern understandings of informational fields, such as morphic resonance proposed by biologist Rupert Sheldrake, bear some resemblance to the concept of the Akashic Records. This theory suggests that information is stored in a kind of field around us, influencing how we behave and interact with the world. From a more psychological perspective, the Akashic Records can be seen as a metaphor for the deep layers of the psyche. Carl Jung suggested that the human psyche is like an onion with many layers. Our conscious mind is just the outermost layer, but beneath the surface lie deeper, more primal levels of the psyche. These deeper layers are not easily accessible, but Jung believed that through introspection and the use of techniques like dream analysis, we can uncover the contents of our unconscious mind. In doing so, we may find records of our past experiences, including those from past lives, which could shed light on our current behaviors and motivations. Now let's talk about how the Akashic Records are used in New Age practices. Many people today use the records for various purposes, such as healing, personal guidance, and exploring past lives. The idea is that by accessing the records, one can gain insights into their own life path, heal emotional wounds, and connect with loved ones who have passed on. It's important to note that accessing the Akashic Records is not a straightforward process. It often involves techniques like meditation, regression therapy, and intuitive readings. Some people believe that with practice, anyone can learn to access the records, while others believe that it requires the help of a skilled practitioner. For instance, meditation is a common way to connect with the Akashic Records. By quieting the mind and entering a state of deep relaxation, one can supposedly tune in to the subtle vibrations of the records. In this state, it's said that one can receive guidance, heal emotional wounds, or gain insights into past lives. Regression therapy, on the other hand, involves a more directed approach. Under the guidance of a therapist, a person is guided into a deep state of relaxation or hypnosis, allowing them to access past life memories or connect with their higher self. This technique is often used to explore past lives, but it can also be used to access the Akashic Records for healing or guidance. Intuitive readings, such as those based on tarot cards or astrology, are also seen as a way of accessing the Akashic Records by interpreting signs and symbols. A reader can supposedly tap into the energy of the records to provide insights into a person's life path or challenges. But how do we know if any of this actually works? Well, there's no scientific evidence to support the idea of the Akashic Records or their use in healing or personal growth. As always, it's important to approach these practices with a healthy dose of skepticism and to be aware of the potential risks involved. Some people have reported negative experiences after attempting to access the Akashic Records, such as increased anxiety, depression, or even physical illness. It's possible that these experiences are due to a misinterpretation of the records or to unresolved emotional issues being brought to the surface. As with any spiritual or psychological practice, it's crucial to proceed with caution and to seek professional help if needed. Despite the lack of scientific evidence, many people find value in the concept of the Akashic Records. The idea that everything we experience is recorded somewhere, and that this record can guide us towards healing and growth is a powerful one. Whether viewed as a literal archive, a psychological phenomenon, or a spiritual teaching, the Akashic Records offer a unique perspective on our existence. They remind us that we are connected to something greater than ourselves, and that our experiences, thoughts, and emotions have a lasting impact on the world around us. The concept of the Akashic Records is an enduring one that continues to resonate with many people today. Its roots in ancient wisdom traditions combined with its relevance to modern understandings of consciousness and reality make it a compelling subject for exploration. Whether you believe in the records literally or metaphorically, they offer a valuable lens through which to view our existence and the mysteries of the universe. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. Your support helps us continue exploring the depths of human consciousness and the mysteries of the universe. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking wisdom. Like and subscribe.